What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Roll the 400 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I was just thinking about Jayson Tatum. And yes, I know it's early to have the legacy talk, but the way Jayson Tatum's career has started, it looks like he could end up being an all-time great and probably being one of the best small forwards. My bad, I almost said shooting guard. One of the best small forwards of all time. Like, obviously, there's not a lot of players in NBA history as skilled as Jayson Tatum, a 6'10" forward that can dribble, that can shoot, that can get to the rim at ease. Like, no matter how you say, you could hate on him if you want to, because I ain't gonna lie, like, as a player, sometimes I don't like Jayson Tatum's game because I feel like he settles for threes a lot. But at the same time, if you knocking them bitches down, and if that's the Celtics system, who am I to judge? Like, I'm not an NBA player. I'm just an NBA fan. And what Jayson Tatum has accomplished at 27 years old is something a lot of players that are in the Hall of Fame now don't accomplish their whole entire career. So it's just a lot of respect has to be given to Jayson Tatum, and I'm realizing that now after his injuries. Like, yes, fans, my roommate keeps trying to get me to give Jayson Tatum his respect, and I guess this is me just obviously giving him to him, because looking at his accolades, like at 27, like let me just list them out for y'all if y'all don't know it already. Jayson Tatum obviously has a championship. He's a 6-time All-Star Game MVP, 4-time All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, All-NBA third team in 2020, All-Rookie first team in 2018, and Eastern Conference Finals MVP in 2022. And he's been to a couple of finals appearances, and he's been to the Eastern Conference Finals basically his whole entire career. So it's just Jayson Tatum being this consistent superstar off the jump, because obviously it took him 2 seasons to make the All-Star team, because he was an All-Star in 2020, and then the 2018-2019 season he wasn't an All-Star. So it's just the overall growth from Jayson Tatum's game. And obviously we all know that Jayson Tatum is dealing with Achilles injury. He's already out of the boot. He's already progressing well. Like, I saw a video of Jayson Tatum saying the first 2 weeks, like, that shit sucks, like, you're contemplating. But Jayson Tatum, I feel like he has a strong mind and he has a strong will to continue on. So if Jayson Tatum continues on this upward trajectory, I want to know, like, how does his legacy end up? Like, yes, I know it's too early to have the legacy talk. I know a lot of people don't like having the legacy talk with players that are still in their 20s, but why not do it now? Because we see Jayson Tatum's accolades. Jayson Tatum, in my opinion, is already a Hall of Famer. Like, if he would retire today, like, he would be in the Hall of Fame. If he would never be the same player again, God forbid, like, he would be in the Hall of Fame. Like, his career or his accolades for the last 6 seasons, like, he's proved why he should be an all-time great and an all-time great level player. But let's just get to the seasons where he was an All-Star. In the 2019-2020 season, he averaged 23.5 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. In the 2020-2021 season, he averaged 26.5 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. Overall, showing this consistency, showing he can be one of the best players in the league. So, not bad if you noticed the cut. I had to do something, but yeah, he showed that he could be one of the best players in the league so early, and him showing that. He showed that he's a reliable source. Yes, he's been inconsistent at some times. Like, when we talk about, like, he could have a good game and then he could have a bad game follow up. That's what some of the games of his career have been like. But when he's on, we all know what Tatum looks like when he's on, because he's a bucket. That's what he is. Like, going over, I don't know if I did this on the first part because I forgot that was 20 minutes ago. In the 2019-2020 season, he averaged 23.5 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Again, that was the season where they made the conference finals in the bubble. Like, they was going against the Miami Heat and they lost. And even early in his career, in the 2017-2018 season, his rookie season, he made the conference finals, and he played a pivotal role on that young Boston Celtics team that forced 2018 LeBron James into the conference finals. Like, that's how good he was off after a rookie. And he averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists. 18-19, like I said, it took him 3 seasons to be an All-Star. And that season, he averaged 15.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And that was skinny Tatum. That was before he bulked up, and we know what Tatum looks like now. But looking back at it, like, I don't think we can all say that for sure that we thought Tatum would be this impactful player like that. Like that, the way he looks now, like looking at the rookie Tatum, you like, oh shit, that's a whole different nigga. I'm like, oh shit. That's why when I look at young Tatum and I look at the way he plays, how smooth he looked, and how shifty he was, really, it just shows like when you bulk up, like a lot of your game has to change. And Jayson Tatum became a more impactful player when he bulked up and got the muscle. But 2020 Tatum, I feel like that was shifty Tatum. But in the next season, in the 2020-2021 season, he averaged 26.5 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. Again, another conference finals appearance, I'm pretty sure, or the semifinals. No, this was the season where they lost to the Nets in the first round. And then the next season, the Celtics came back on a mission. In the 21-22 season, he averaged 27 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. Again, showing what he can do, or leading a Boston Celtics team in this season where the Celtics were the final favorites to win the finals. Like, they were up 2-0 against that Golden State Warriors team. In my opinion, I thought they had it in the bag. I'm like, there's no way the Boston Celtics lose this. I'm like, they had the defense, they had the roster. Their roster was overall more talented than the Warriors had seen in that playoff run, and I just thought that they were going to win that game, win the series easily, but that obviously didn't happen, and Tatum would go ringless at that time. And this is when Tatum faced basically the most criticism in his career, because that's the moment where you're supposed to take over. You're supposed to show why you are the leader of this team. You are one of the best players in the league and make your stamp on the NBA. But he didn't do that. And in the next season, the 2022-2023 season, they made the conference finals again, and he averaged 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. Again, another consistent season, and this was the most points he ever scored. This is when they were transitioning to Udoka's. Is it Udoka? Fuck, I forgot. No, that's not Udoka. That's Joe Mazzulla's system, where he changed his whole game around. It's more three-centric, and that's where they lost to the Miami Heat this season. Jimmy Butler put on a show. They almost came back down 3-1, but it didn't end up happening, and we know the rest. In the 2023-2024 season, in the 2023-2024 season, he averaged 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Again, this is when they made the NBA Finals, and this is when they ended up winning the NBA Finals. Like, in my opinion, that Boston Celtics team was basically a super team. Like, you got Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, and Porzingis. That's a monster starting five. Not a lot of teams in NBA history is messing with that starting five when healthy. That's why they were the favorites to go back-to-back this season, and this was their last go-around. But it just sucks that Tatum tore his Achilles. I think they would have lost to the Knicks either way, but with Porzingis out too, like, maybe that would have been a whole different series. We just don't know, and that's only time will tell, bro. But I really hope that Jayson Tatum can return to form and get his career back on an upward trajectory, because we know this is just a stalemate. Getting injuries just suck, and seeing the best players injured, and maybe it makes you appreciate them more, because maybe this next season we're gonna appreciate Jayson Tatum. We're gonna miss the Celtics, obviously, shooting all those threes, maybe criticizing Jayson Tatum. Even the haters are gonna miss him. But I don't know, like, this is just a random video talking about Jayson Tatum's legacy. Hopefully this doesn't look out of sorts, because I had to stop recording. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If you made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And the channel icon's right here on the right, and there's a video on the left. Click one of them holes if you didn't watch it already, and subscribe. Help the channel grow, and I appreciate you.